All right, no horn salute. All the way, guys. Angels of Death, Angels of Death. The falling angel of death with the Swiss sword of death covered in blood. Hell yeah. Oh, there's Buddy fucking Baker and happy Memorial Weekend, gang. Yeah. You know, Memorial Weekend, it used to be you'd go visit grave sites and shit of your family. Oh, family don't exist no more. Now, people make fun of boomers. Ain't that right, Buddy Baker? Buddy Baker was a boomer. He was a race car driver back in the boomer days. Yeah, all the best shit in the world came from boomers. That's right, boomers. So I've noticed that there's a lot of hate on the internet for boomers. But here's the thing, though. When I talk to a 20-year-old person, no shit, when I talk to a 20-year-old person now, they don't know who the fuck Alice Cooper is or even what a Marilyn Manson is. How fucking pathetic. A few years ago, we were talking to Mel's son, Noah. There's Buddy Baker still. And I forgot what we were talking about, but he goes, well, why would I want to know that? And my question is, why wouldn't you want to know that? You know, it's funny. I'm 60 years old. I've been around the block a few times, and I'm still learning. This old dog still loves to learn tricks. I like watching sailing videos. I love to learn about sailing. Even though I'll never own a sailboat, I still like to learn about the pitfalls and dangers of sailing and the waste of money that it is. Because you're going to spend $5,000 on a boat, you're going to spend $20,000 repairing it just before you can get it to the lake. So anyway, boomers, you know, I was born in 64. That's the last year for boomer. That's right. That's the last year for boomers. Black and white TVs turned into color TVs. We had little rabbit ears with a foil on it, and you had to stand in funny positions to get reception. 3 channels, and they went off at midnight, and you had a funky target screen with an Indian head at the top, or excuse me, Native American. Oh, UHF came out with the local. You might have some local channels staying up a little late with Fright Night shit and that. Oh, houses. Houses like my grandparents, they didn't have central air back in the day. Most houses didn't even have window units yet. So yeah, black and white TVs turned into color TVs. Big old fucking console TVs you couldn't take to the pawn shop in the backseat of your car. You needed a pickup truck. You know, it changed now to flat screens and that. TV used to be free at one time. At one time, TV was free, but not no fucking more. We used to have muscle cars and real trucks, not this garbage you see today. And we used to be able to read stop signs. Stop meant stop. 4 little easy, letters. Stop. We knew how to drive. We didn't do burn-offs and drive like assholes through the neighborhoods. And if we did, some neighbor would call us out and explain the evil of our ways, and that solved the problem. Yeah. We watched people go into space. Oh, yeah, the space lab and shit. We've seen the rise and fall of communism. Our grandparents fought in World War II. My grandfather, by the way, won a Silver Star fighting in Italy. I guess he was a medic or something. He never talked about it. Never learned about it till about a couple years later. Yeah, amazing what you can find on Find a Grave and after what the family history comes up with. So yeah, we've come a long way. We don't have family no more. I did a lot of acid. in the late 70s and early, through the 80s and part of the 90s. And so when I have flashbacks, I'm stuck in the 80s, but those people don't exist no more. I come from Raytown, Missouri, up in Jackson County. It don't exist no more. That town don't exist no more. It's changed. The houses have changed. Everything's changed. People ain't the same. It's changed. And people are a lot older. And I think about good things that have happened to me on Memorial Days, and I think about a lot of bad things that have happened to me on Memorial Days. Losing a girlfriend. Back in the summer, love, some douchebag over this way yelled at me on a Tuesday morning after I laid out my trash, and that started a whole summer of bullshit here at our little home. That's another story. Had some good times too. God, back in 1985, I was out of the Army, man. I was 20 fucking years old and free, enjoying Memorial Day. Now we're replacing our heroes. We've replaced our military heroes. Could you name anybody out here today? Name one Medal of Honor winner. Audie Murphy from World War II. Yeah, I can't name anybody from Nam or here recently. I mean, they've been there, but I don't know them. They're not heroes like they used to be. Oh, no, we're celebrating Fentanyl Floyd Day. I've seen it in Portland and Minneapolis to where, hell, man, we're going to celebrate the Dead Junkie Day. Why not? How pathetic, America. No, this has been going on for years. It has. It's been going on for years, since the 60s and the Vietnam War. We've just dishonored our vets, dishonored the society, dishonored our flag, dishonored our country, and now look at the shit that we're in today. So here's, yeah, a lot of things. Yeah, no wonder people don't like boomers. Look at everything that's changed in our lives. We had the best of everything. We had the best TV in the 70s. We had Charlie's fucking Angels. We had the hottest chicks, the 80s chicks. Best concerts, best music. And this was before the fucking mosh pits. Yeah, music changed once the mosh pits. No, we were the guys that would jump up on the chairs and run towards the stage as fast as you could when the lights went out and go fucking crazy and shit. I've seen Van Halen 3 times in a row, 80 to 82, I think. I don't know. I got lucky and saw Deep Purple. I was out of the Army for 2 weeks in 1985, January 85, and I saw Deep Purple. You say that today, nobody has a fucking clue. Alice Cooper, what's that? You got to be shitting me. So you say Twiggy Ramirez and like, well, who's that? Marilyn Manson? Beautiful People? Oh, I know that song. Yeah. Here's a funny one. We got a wedding coming up. I'm not shitting you. These are the new kids today. And they want to do a dance to Leonard Skinner's Freebird. That's like funeral music back in my day. And somebody wants to dance. I'm sorry, that is the most stupidest shit I've ever heard. And I'm even offended by that one. Funeral music. So the dogs are barking. Neighbors got let out. So I did a fishing report today. It's cold. It's wet. It's damp. Fishing ain't good. Boating ain't good. So we'll just stroll up here. The mama cat's back and neighbor let out the dogs. It's all right. So I'm waiting for the old lady to get back from McNasty's. That's right. I want a Big Mac and pussy. Now, guy I was with in the Army, he was a PFC and he went to Ranger School, graduated. He was a little bit out of his mind, went down to Panama City Beach with a rubber M16 and demanded Big Mac and a fucking pussy. Right, Big Mac and look at Buddy Baker. Yeah, he got in a lot of trouble. Now I've seen where the Rangers, all the cadre from the swamp down there in Florida, they got out in a boat out in the bay or some shit with machine guns and automatic rifles and just had a hell of a show, and everybody's freaking out not knowing what the fuck was going on. Is what it is. So happy Memorial Day, guys. Yeah, a lot's changed. The old people used to visit graves and now nobody does shit. You're either going to the lake or you're staying at home. Nobody's got money anymore. All right, Buddy Baker. Nobody's got any more. So hit the like and subscribe. We're done. We're out of here.